You're probably watching this because you have goals for your next launch, your business, your life. And you want to succeed. You want to hit those goals now. And you've heard of quantum leaps, legendary stories of a saleswoman becoming a millionaire coach. Was Melanie Ann Layer. A single mom becoming a huge success, Kiara Mizuko. An addict and a party animal becoming a world-renowned spiritual teacher, Gabby Bernstein. This is what you desired, the leaps. And maybe you've tried Joe Dispenza's meditations before, or maybe you took a course, read a book about manifesting, but it hasn't happened yet. That's frustrating because you know you're ready to play bigger. I meet so many of you that would like more money, more clients, more impact in your business. You are so ready to change the world and you just want to know how. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what a quantum leap really is and how you can leverage this to stretch yourself to an entirely new level, the level where you do make big impact, where you make more money, where more people are looking at you. I tend to over-deliver in all my content, the free and the paid masterclasses. So also here, my content on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram. I believe you need to understand what I'm an expert in, how I work, why you should trust me. So I'm going to drop some extremely powerful codes right here for free. And if you experience huge shifts or takeaway, I would love that you put those in the comment section. Let me know, because it's incredibly rewarding for me that people are benefiting from what I'm teaching. And if you want to know more about soulful strategies for online coaches to grow to consistent 10K months or beyond, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And in the last years, I've committed myself to playing a bigger game in my business. That included big investments. I've worked with all the people I mentioned before, huge risks and shifts. And I put myself out there every single day. I've grown, I've been stretched, I've been pulled in every direction, and the results have been, quite extraordinary. I was able to replace my former corporate income with the revenues from my business. And my business, my list, my followers, everything has grown. So here's what I learned: how to grow exponentially, how to master the energetics of quantum leaps. And I love this topic. And the easiest way to explain a quantum leap, because this might be your first question, what is it? And quantum leaps are about defying logic and jumping timelines. Those incredible stories she went from to. I know that many marketing experts say to share only the what and not the how in these kind of free content, but I disagree. Who you are leads to a certain outcome, but who you be will lead to a new and different outcome. And let me illustrate this further with a story. When I used to work in my corporate job, I had a six-figure salary. The things I was doing, the position I had, the way I was acting, the company rewarded me for my skills, my attitude, and my results. I received an amount of salary every month. So the first code that I want to talk about, I've been trained by a major consulting firm, one of the biggest names in the business. And business strategies are often based on extrapolations of the past. And many of you use this principle in your coaching business. Last year, my most successful business were XYZ. So this year, I'm going to try and sell more of those. But this approach will never, ever lead to a quantum leap. Start instead with a big, lofty goal. And in my experience, financial goals usually work best, but it could also be a lifestyle goal. That's, of course, fully up to you. It has to motivate you. So I have been trained by a major consulting firm. And business strategies are often based on extrapolations of the past. And many of you use this principle in your coaching business. Let me give you an example. Last year, my most successful products were XYZ. So this year, I'm going to try and sell more of those. That will never, ever lead to quantum leap. And let's say, I'm just going to work with the financial goals here because it's easiest. Let's say you're now doing 4 to 6Ks a month. Triple that figure. Feels hard, right? It should feel highly unlikely and even make you nervous. And that is what I call your edge. And it's essential for quantum leaps. In my experience, you need the discomfort. And you might think, that's not hard. Set a big goal, check, done. But unfortunately, that's of course not how it works because we are highly conditioned to be realistic. And imagine you going up to your 5th grade teacher and saying, hey, I want to be a millionaire when I grow up. What would be their response? Well, right here in the Netherlands where I live, it would definitely be somewhere along the lines of, that will never happen, better be realistic. And as a result, it's really hard for us to think bigger about everything we can be. And yes, that is what we need to do for these quantum leaps. So think big, stretch yourself. And that brings me to our second code. Going backwards will never get you to a quantum leap. And this has everything to do with your identity. The person you are now, your karmic patterns, the way you think, and these karmic patterns, by the way, they run deep, your emotions, it will keep attracting the same results. That's logical, right? If you do not change who you are, nothing new will follow. Your list, followers, revenues, nothing will change. The goal that I spoke about in the first code is simply your untapped potential, something that could be. And now it is essential that you become that. Not in 30 days, not in 6 months. Now, you need to shift from not there yet to I am. And of course, there are many methods to do that. And I teach a lot of them to my clients. But the most important thing, so I want you to remember this, write it down, is that this recoding always goes beyond the brain. Your new identity needs to become part of different layers of your consciousness, not only your thoughts, also your emotions, everything, feelings, energy, everything. And for today, I will finish with the third code. You need to be 100% clear on your current identity. And I always say you cannot become who you want to be without understanding where you actually are. And as I record this today, I had an epic conversation with some of my clients. I asked them, what is holding you back? What is your goal? What is holding you back? And this is where many people meet their foe, resistance. And very few are able to be honest enough and become conquerors. What are you really trying to avoid? And can you see this is what is holding you back? And during our talk, my clients admitted, and you might recognize this, that it was inconsistency, fear, not being able to choose fully. Those were the things holding them back. And I asked them, what's the inner narrative behind that? What story are you telling yourself? Because until you become radically honest with yourself, not much will change and you will not make that quantum leap. Again, if you have any takeaways that you're getting out of my free content, please drop them in the comments. I love to read those, and I promise, pinky promise, that I reply to each and every one. If you want to know more about soulful strategies for online coaches to grow to consistent 10K months or beyond, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.